What's up, homeowners? Jim from Fixer here, and today I want to talk to you about fencing. Your property's fence is one of its most important elements, and it can vastly enhance the safety and curb appeal of your home. As a bonus, the right fence can also keep nosy neighbors out of your business. Yeah, I'm talking about Gladys. Not all fences are equally good at meeting the needs of every homeowner, though. Some fences are designed to provide more solitude and safety, while others are meant to simply bring rustic charm to your home. This variety can be overwhelming, especially if you're a new homeowner choosing a fence for the first time. Luckily, selecting the right fence for your home is a relatively simple balancing act between 5 priorities: security, privacy, style, durability, and cost. There's no fence that excels in all 5 areas at once, but you can usually find one that fulfills at least 2 of your biggest priorities from this list. That's what I'm here to help you with. I'm going to walk you through the various fence types and materials that best meet these criteria so you can go out and find the perfect fence for your home. Let's roll! If safety is your number one concern and you want a fence that will add a solid layer of protection around your property, then there are 2 key characteristics you'll need the fence to have. First, the fence should be strong enough to withstand impacts, so metal fencing is usually your best bet. Second, it should be tall enough to prevent people from easily climbing over it. A fence that's at least 6 feet high should do the trick, though fences can be much taller. If you want your security fence to come with a side order of privacy, you should also look for options with narrowly spaced slats. That way, no one will be able to peek into your yard. Gladys. Chain link fences are usually the best security fences for people on tight budgets. Chain link is a relatively affordable fencing material, and it's pretty strong as well since it's usually made from galvanized steel. Of course, if you've ever seen chain link fencing, you know it's not much to look at, so it won't do your home's curb appeal any favors. If you can afford to get something a little more stylish than chain link, then I recommend installing a tall palisade, shadow box, or panel fence. And I would opt for materials like steel, wrought iron, or composite. Certain woods like redwood and cypress can also make strong fences. Compared to chain link, all of these options will cost you a pretty penny, especially if you're fencing your entire border. But they'll bring their A game in terms of safety and decorative appeal. To complete the protective barrier around your home, you should only put gates that lock into your fence. And if you really want to go big on security, install a few cameras and motion detecting lights around the perimeter of your fence. That way, you'll know immediately if something is amiss or if Gladys is nearby. Now that we've talked at length about security, let's address privacy. While we all loved Wilson from Home Improvement, there are few things worse than the eyes of prying neighbors. Yeah, you know who. Even if you're on good terms with the people around you, it's still best to keep your business your business. Fortunately, this can be easily accomplished with a tall privacy fence. Shadow box, dog ear, lattice, and panel fences that have little or no distances between their slats are usually best for this. As an added bonus, these fences will all add some stylish flair to your home's exterior. If safety against intruders isn't a huge concern for you, then you can save some money by getting a privacy fence made from affordable, low-strength materials like vinyl, aluminum, or pine wood. Did you know that even a chain link fence can provide you with some decent privacy? All you need to do is slide PVC slats down into the chains to obstruct the view of passersby. This will increase the cost of your chain link fencing a bit, but it could still be a very affordable option. But maybe neither safety nor privacy are what you're looking for in a fence. Unfortunately, style is the hardest priority to balance with affordability. Almost all of the most stylish fence types are fairly pricey, and our inexpensive but homely friend, the chain link fence, is right out if you want to make your home look good. That said, if you don't have tons of room in your budget, but you want a fence that increases your home's curb appeal, you can sometimes get the best of both worlds by shopping for stylishly shaped fences made from low-strength materials like pine or PVC. Speaking of affordability, let's talk about which types of fences usually cost the least. If budget is your number one concern when fencing your home, then a chain link fence might very well be your best option. The only type of fence that is more affordable than chain link is barbed wire. And if you're fencing a yard instead of a farm, or a prison, then barbed wire probably isn't right for you. If you simply hate how chain link looks though, then you can still save a good chunk of cash on this project by installing a more stylish fence in an affordable material like PVC, aluminum, or spruce wood. The main downside of these less expensive materials is that they don't last very long. Which brings us to our final point, durability. If you just want a reliable fence you never have to worry about, then I recommend getting a fence of whatever style appeals to you in a durable, low-maintenance material like composite or aluminum. Both of these materials are rust-resistant, they don't rot, and they aren't vulnerable to insects, allowing them to last decades with little to no upkeep. And while alternatives like steel, redwood, and vinyl can also last a long time, they require much more active care to prevent damage from water, sunlight, and pests. Additionally, if strong winds frequently hit your region, you should probably opt for a fence that has lots of spacing between its slats instead of one that creates a solid barrier. This will allow wind to pass through harmlessly instead of blowing your fence over. You can also solve this issue by choosing exceptionally sturdy fencing materials like steel or wrought iron. Well, that about does it. Let's recap. Because different fence types are designed for so many different jobs, it can be hard to choose the ideal fence for your yard. But now that you know which fences are best for fulfilling which priorities, you're ready to talk to an installer about getting the best fence for your home. You can start finding a qualified fencing contractor in your area by clicking this link. See you next time.